Hey everyone, I'm Ben on YMCA Go, and this is Gentle Flow Yoga. So let's begin our practice by sitting comfortably. You can sit with your legs crossed if that works for you. If not, one or both legs can extend out. Just allow your spine to lengthen. Breathing through the nose if you can. And close your eyes and just take your awareness inward. Slow, easy breaths through the nose or the mouth if that's more natural for you. Tuning in to the sensation in your body. Where can you relax, even as you use just enough effort to sit tall? Let go wherever you can. Relax. Soften the muscles of the face, around the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. Tuning into the feel of your body. Again and again, as your awareness notices thoughts and emotions, just make a little space for what arises in the mental body, the emotional body. Welcome any insights that come to you, and then return your awareness to sensation. Again and again, we bring our awareness back to the feel of the body. In this way, we cultivate that mind-body conversation, and we help keep ourselves safe. I invite you to think of my instructions as suggestions. Modify them. Back off if you need to. Be kind and gentle with your body at all times. Take a nice deep breath and let it go. Let your eyes open. And we'll shift around to a position on the back. Hey John, welcome. Nice to have you here today. Let's come into a supine position. Feet flat. Arms resting at your sides, and on an in-breath, lift your arms up and back. And on an out-breath, right leg to the sky. Hands come up, give a little clasp behind that right thigh, and give a little pull. Breathing out. Then inhale, foot flat, arms up and back. Exhale, left leg to the sky. Just clasp and pull. Inhale, foot flat, arms back. Exhale. Stretch those hamstrings. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Feet flat. Now bring those arms out to a T position and separate the knees, soles of the feet come together, and just allow the knees to open out to the sides and feel the stretch through the inner thighs. Then bring your hands up onto your thighs. Just let the weight of your arms, your hands open those inner thighs a little more. Can you press down a little bit? No strain, don't force. Just find the wholesome opening there. Good. And then bring your knees back together. Bring your knees in toward your chest, and then palms together, and slide your hands right between the knees. Now we're going to work those inner thigh muscles that we just stretched by pressing the knees into the backs of the hands. Try to strengthen. Feel the strength as you press. Feel the muscles working in those inner thighs as you press the knees together. Now release that pressing. cup the hands around the tops of the knees, and then open the knees wide apart. Again, feel the opening through the inner thighs. Now, we're going to rock a little bit from side to side. So as you rock toward the left, you can pull the right knee back a little bit. And then bring that left knee back as you rock over to the right knee out to the side. Good. Just rocking gently from side to side. One knee back, the other opens out to the side. Good. Back to center. Draw the knees back in toward one another. Feet flat. Arms at your sides. Now let's work the belly muscles a little bit. Draw the knees into the chest and extend the legs up toward the sky. Slowly lower those legs, keeping your low back pressed against the mat. Draw the knees back in. Extend the legs up to vertical. Lower the legs. If the low back starts to lift, that's the time to draw the knees back into the chest. Try to keep the lower back pressing the whole time. The lower your legs go toward the floor, the more you work those abdominal muscles. It's important to keep the belly muscles strong. They help to protect the back in our daily activities. Last one. Good. Feet flat. Just relax here for a moment. And now, knees back in toward the chest. Wrap your arms underneath the knees, and we'll move into spinal rocking. So you could rock gently from side to side, or you could rock your body forward and backward. That's a little bit more active. So see if that feels good. Or stay with the side to side rocking. And now let's rock ourselves up to a sitting position by just coming up to sitting, and extend your legs out in front and place your hands back behind you, and inhale, arching back, looking up. Exhale, sweep the arms around to the front. Knees can bend a little bit and relax into a forward bend. Good. Hands back, back bend, and forward bend. One more back bend. And then back to sitting upright. Lift your arms up overhead. Take a nice deep breath. Now, one hand out to the side and arch over. Good. And other side. Hand comes down, reaching. Once more to both sides. Opening that side body, and this time you can explore a little bit with the upper arm. Just be a little creative, a little flowing, gentle, flowing pose. Good. Come on up. Other side. Reach. Explore with that upper arm. These little flowing movements can bring a freshness and a novelty to your practice. Good. Bring the arms down. Now, take one foot, bring it to the inside of that other leg. Take the opposite hand over to that bent knee. And the other hand back behind you. Grow tall on the in-breath. And twist on the out-breath. Stay right here, but grow a little bit taller on the in-breath. A little more twist on the out-breath. Good. Back around to the front. Switch. Opposite hand to bent knee. Other hand back behind, and that hand behind presses into the mat, helping you to grow tall. Breathing in to lengthen. Breathing out to gently twist. Once more, grow tall, breathe in, and twist. Great, back around to the front, and let's shift around onto all fours. So, taking right leg, extend it back behind, left arm straight ahead, Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and lift arm and leg. See if you can work the hamstring and buttock muscles, the shoulder, upper arm muscles by lifting. One more, tuck and down. So you could be on the palms here. I actually find knuckles a little more comfortable for my wrists, so that's an option for you as well. Take your left leg back behind. Your right arm straight ahead. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, open. A little bit of a balance challenge here. And tuck. And open. And now lifting arm and leg. Work those muscles in the buttock and hamstrings. Shoulder. Lift and release. Good. Now let's come into downward. Take a little water if you need it. Okay. Especially as temperatures increase as we approach summer, we want to stay well hydrated. So, downward dog, palms or knuckles, curl the toes under. Come right up onto the balls of your feet. Walking in place. Gently press one heel and then the other. Little stretch to those calf muscles. Both heels press toward the mat. Press the chest down toward the mat. Lift the tailbone toward the sky. And walk your feet in toward the middle of your mat. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Let your body just hang out in ragdoll. You might sway a little to one side, over to the other side. And then back to center. And then pressing into your feet. We'll roll up to standing tall. Shoulders up and back and down. Okay, let's take the weight onto one foot. Lift that other foot. You can always touch the toes down if you need to. Now can you circle the ankle, knee, and hip of that lifted leg along with the wrist, elbow, and shoulder of the lifted arm? And maybe you can add the circling of the other arm as well. And now we'll circle those joints all in the other direction. Good. And then placing the foot right back down. Let's do the same thing. Other side. Ground yourself on that standing leg. Lift the other leg. Touch it down if you need to. Circle all the joints in the leg and the arm. Include the other arm if you can coordinate that. Focusing your gaze on a spot. Reverse direction. Good. Just let it flow. Working with balance. Good. We'll do a little bit more. Place the foot down. A little bit more balancing in this next exercise. So feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Swinging twists. So you can lift one heel each time. Twisting to the right, you lift the left heel. Right. Good. And now, can you lift not just the heel, but the foot? So you'll actually be balancing for just a moment or so on that one foot. And now, can you swing the leg around along with the arm each time? A little more challenge. And then back to stillness. Great. Feet are about hip distance. So on an in-breath, lift your arms up overhead. On an out-breath, bend the knees, sweep the arms down. Inhale. Bending the knees helps to keep these movements safe. Your knees are like shock absorbers, cushioning the downward movement. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Hold the arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders down. Let's see if we can balance on the balls of the feet. Come right up on the balls of the feet. Right up onto the toes. And hold your raised mountain. Can you twist, revolve your mountain to one side, back to center, flow right around to the other side. Just lower the heels if necessary, working with balance to the best of your ability. Back to center, and then slowly lower down. Arms back to your side. Okay, let's shift now to the top of the mat. Feet are about hip distance, shoulders up and back and down. Now you'll take the left leg and you'll step it way back so that the right heel bisects a line from the right heel to the left foot, goes right through the center of that left foot. You know, the right knee is going to be right above that right ankle. And you'll lift your arms so they're parallel to the floor. Now we'll move into bent knee triangle. So slide the arms out to the right and then rotate the arms. Now that right arm comes in front of the right leg, palm facing front. Left arm reaches straight up toward the sky. You can gaze up toward that left hand or look straight ahead or even rest the neck and look down. You can press that right arm back against the leg, and that'll work the muscles in the arm and shoulder. Good. Let the upper arm come down. Now both hands on that right leg, you can straighten the right knee. Might keep a micro bend in that right knee rather than lock it. And then just lengthen out over that right leg. Think long spine. Once again, reaching the crown of the head forward. Good. Now, bend the right knee, place the hands down on either side of that right foot, and then step that left foot forward, pressing into your feet. Sweep your arms out to the sides and up overhead. Palms touch. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms back to your sides. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So feet again about hip distance apart. Shoulders up, back, and down. And this time it'll be the right leg that steps way back. Nice straight line from that left heel through the center, through the arch of that right foot. And now, left knee just above the ankle, arms come up parallel to the floor, gazing out over that left hand, and then slide the arms out to the left. Rotate the arms. Right arm reaching toward the sky. Left arm in front of that left leg and pressing back against the leg. Choose the head position. More challenge to look up toward the sky. Easier to look straight ahead or even down. Breathe. So where do you feel the heightened sensation? What muscles are being stretched here? Where do you feel fatigue in the muscles? Where are the muscles being strengthened in your body? Just hang out in the pose. And then bring your upper arm down. Place both hands on that left leg. Again, you can nearly straighten that left leg. Slide the hands down the leg. Reach the crown of your head forward. Elongate the spine. Breathe and feel. And now place your hands down on either side of that left foot. Press off with that right foot and step it forward. Hang out in the forward bend. Bend in the knees. subtle shifts to explore. Any little micro stretches. Rolling up. Sweep your arms up overhead. Palms touch. Hands back in front of your chest, and inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, float your arms out to the sides and down. Good. Completing that triangle sequence. And now opening the legs wide apart. Arms out to the sides. Now, you can watch me for just a moment before you come all the way down. What we're going to do when we get down into the full expression of the wide leg forward bend is bend one knee and feel the stretch to the inner thigh muscles. And then bend the other knee and take the stretch into the other thigh. And we'll just kind of go back and forth a few times and explore that inner thigh stretch. So, starting from standing tall in 5-pointed star, and then begin to hinge forward, lengthening out, reaching the crown of the head forward, hinging primarily from the hips. Attempt to keep the spine long, and then when you've come about as far forward and down as you can with your upper body, just take hold of the legs. Could be the knees, the shins, the ankles. Good. And now working with those inner thigh muscles, bend one knee and feel the opposite inner thigh stretch. Bend the other knee, feel the stretch in the opposite leg. Good. Once more to both sides, just explore, bending that first knee. And on the other side, just find that optimal depth. It's not pain, it's just a healthy discomfort, that healthy stretch sensation. Now, we'll place the hands down on the mat and we'll come into the wide leg dog by just walking your hands forward. Make sure you have a good grip so you don't slip. And press the hands and press the feet down into the mat and press your chest down toward the mat as well. Can you relax here in this pose? So yes, certain parts of your body, certain muscles are working to maintain this frame, this structure, but where can you let go? Your face, your jaw, just soften all those facial muscles. And then walking your hands back in. Bring your hands back to your legs. Knees can bend a little bit as you roll up to standing straight. And then walking your feet back together. And let's step up to the top of the mat once again. Good. Feet are about hip distance. Shoulders up and back and down. Inhale the arms up overhead. Palms touch. Down in front of your chest. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, take a graceful and slow motion dive into the deep fold. And step that left foot back. Big step. Back foot flat, angled slightly and flat. And now as you come up, you'll keep the right knee bent and over the ankle. And sweep your arms out to the sides. Up overhead, coming into warrior pose, the front facing warrior. How can we be peaceful warriors as we move through our lives? Well, consider the words of John Wellwood. He said, awareness, courage, and gentleness. These are the basic weapons of the warrior of the heart. All right, humble warrior. Bring your arms down, interlace them behind. Press the interlaced hands down, squeeze squeeze the shoulders back to gently stretch your chest and strengthen your upper back. Big breath in. Now, humble warrior, you lift the arms away from the back, as high as they'll go, belly and chest toward the thigh. Just find the depth that you can manage. My arms don't go as high as they used to when I was a younger yogi, but we just accept and welcome wherever we are today. Rolling back up, arms at your sides. Open the arms out to the sides. Now that front knee can nearly straighten. Again, you don't need to lock that front knee. Hinge forward. Back foot comes partway forward. You can just balance on the toes, the back foot, and then lift that back foot if you can. Balancing warrior. Hinge further toward the earth. And place the foot down. Good, alongside the other foot. And relax, and just take a moment to see if your body wants to move in any natural flow, any complementary or integrating movements. So, shoulders up and back and down. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Palms touch, hands back in front of your chest. Inhale your arms up overhead and exhale. Take a deep dive. Now stepping that right foot back. Good. Hold here. Just hang out. And then slowly bring your body back up to vertical. Left knee above the ankle. Arms out to the sides. Arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe. Just hold here in peaceful yoga warrior pose. And arms come down. Other little finger in front. Interlace those fingers. Press the interlaced hands down. Squeeze the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in. And hinge forward. Belly and chest toward the thighs. Lift the arms toward the sky. Just find that natural depth. Too much pressure in the head or face. Well, simply lift your head up a little bit. Just make the subtle adjustments to accommodate your unique and beautiful body. And release. Come on back up. Arms to your sides. Left leg nearly straight. Arms come out to the sides. Hinge forward. Back foot comes partway forward. Lift back leg. Balance. Focus your gaze. Soften. So I notice a little tension in my facial muscles. I'm just letting those muscles go. They're not helping me hold the pose. Find a place to relax, even as you're efforting, challenging those parts of your body that allow you to maintain the pose. Back to feet side by side, arms at your sides, arms up overhead, palms touch, hands back in front of your chest, and breathe. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale. Let's take another graceful swan dive. Good. Let's walk back into downward facing dog. Pressing the heels toward the mat. Lifting the tailbone toward the sky. Draw the knees down to the mat. Bring your elbows down under your shoulders. Take the hands and either handshake the hands or interlace the fingers. And then walk the knees apart, wide apart. You can keep the feet about hip distance apart. those knees walk wide apart. And then allow your upper body to shift back and shift forward, back into the deeper stretch, the deeper sensation. Find that optimal depth as you sit back into the pose. It's very likely that it's not so much stretch that you're feeling here. Could be, depending on your body, but it could be compression. As you shift back, you kind of squeeze the bones toward one another. You squeeze the soft tissue between them, and you get a little compression sensation. So we don't want to overdo either the stretching or the compression. It's healthy for the body if done moderately. Okay, bringing the weight forward onto those elbows. Now take the hands, place them wide apart. Now we'll come into yoga push-ups. So just bring the chin down right between the hands to touch the mat or come close to the mat, and then press yourself back up. Working the upper body muscles, chest, arms, shoulders. Good. If you want a little bit more challenge, just walk your hands a little further forward and your upper body follows, comes forward as well. And you'll be working a little bit harder, giving yourself a little bit more challenge. So a balanced yoga practice will build not only flexibility, but strength. Strength. Good. And place your elbows back down. Weight forward onto the elbow. Slide the knees in toward each other. And then shift to one side. And just extend your legs out along your mat with your hands back behind you. Good. Place your feet flat. Lift your feet. So another strength building pose. And this one will work the abdominal muscles. This is the upward boat. So getting a little bit of challenge here, but when you take the hands out from the mat and under your knees, you're balancing as well as holding the pose. And then as you extend the legs and the arms out, you begin to work those core muscles even more deeply. So just hold your upward boat. Come out if you need to. You can always come back to bent knees, holding on. Come out when your body tells you it's time. And together, release. Place the feet down. Place the hands back and just windshield wipe those knees side to side. Good. And extend your legs out. We'll come onto the back. Just relaxing here on your back. Opening your arms out to a T position. Take your left leg, lift it up, cross it over your right leg. Thighs are joined, fully crossed legs. Let knees drop down to the right side, head to the left side. If you want to deepen the twist, press that top knee, the right knee, down into that left calf. Leverage a deeper twist in that way. And then bring the head and the knees up. Keep the legs crossed just as they are, and let the knees flow on over to the left side. Now it's a different type of sensation on this side. The top leg, this time it's the left leg, can press down into that right leg to take you deeper. Head to the right. Just feel the sensation. keep it all within your safe and wholesome range of movement. Now, the head and the knees face back up, the arms back to your sides. That left foot will slide over onto the right knee and thigh region. Let's lift the right foot now. Can you take the hands to the sides of that right thigh, or maybe even clasp the fingers behind the right thigh and give it a little pull? And now that you're here, supine pigeon pose, maybe you move around a little bit, maybe you rock a little, maybe you draw the knee back a little more, and explore sensation, the subtle sensation that come with these micro movements. Good. Place the foot down. Place the other foot down. Now take the right leg. Cross it over the left leg. The arms sweep out to that T position. Now the knees drop first to the left side. Legs are fully crossed. Head to the right. Left knee can press down against that right calf to take you deeper. So choose. Do you want to go deeper and press, engage the muscles? Do you want to simply relax here, letting gravity do the work? Always making those choices based on your body wisdom guidance. All right, back to facing up, and then knees to the right and head to the left. Again, just exploring sensation here. Maybe you press the top leg down into the lower leg and deepen the twist. Maybe you just relax and let the weight of the upper leg find just the right depth. Good. And then back to facing up, arms back to your sides. Slide that right foot over onto the left knee, thigh junction. And then take left foot. Lift it. Take hands to sides of left thigh or clasp behind thigh if you can. Gently pull back if you can. Explore. In any given yoga pose, we can hold steady, experience the stillness, or we can flow, gentle flow yoga. All right, let's place the foot down, the other foot down. Now you could keep your feet flat, or more typically, Shavasana, yoga relaxation. We extend the legs out, arms just resting at the side. Let's take a nice deep breath and let it go. Relax. Starting with the head and face. Just let go any tension there. Soften around those eyes, forehead, the nose, the cheeks, the mouth, the jaw. Let the relaxation flow now down through the neck and shoulders and arms. Feel those arms heavy, relaxed at your side. Now the torso, the chest, the back, the belly, relax, the buttock, relax, thighs, knees, calves, shins, relax those legs, the feet, the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, the balls of the feet, the tops of the feet. Feel all the sensation around your feet and relax those feet and relax your whole body. And you're welcome to remain here for a longer experience of deep yoga relaxation. Just simply let the video run out and hang out as long as you like, or join me as we move back to where we began our practice, to complete our practice by exploring movement. A little stretch here, a movement there, maybe a full body stretch would feel good. Lengthening, whole body. And then bending the knees, rolling to one side. Returning to sitting comfortably. So, just simply relaxing here. Letting go any unnecessary effort as you sit up, feel the sensation in your body, and thank yourself for giving yourself this time to practice yoga. We'll take a nice deep breath and let it go, breathing in. Your hands to your heart. Namaste.